My name is Howard Berry. I'm the father of the late Staff Sergeant Joshua Berry. My son died of wounds that were sustained during the first Fort Hood shooting. For those of you that don't remember, that shooting took place on November the 5th, 2009. Nidal Hassan killed 13, wounded 32. As 2016 approaches and we get ready to elect our next president, I've got a lot of questions, and I'm putting them out there for each and every candidate that thinks that they have what it takes to become our next commander-in-chief. These questions are for Mike Huckabee. Mike, do you think that the first Fort Hood shooting was handled correctly? Do you think that the classification of a random act of violence in the workplace, which was later amended to violent homegrown extremism, do you think that was the right way to handle this? Do you think that the families of those that were affected on that day have any closure with the way our country has dealt with that issue? For the sake of political correctness, I don't understand. My son suffered terribly, uh, and I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. I'd also like to know what your thoughts are on veteran suicide, sir. Currently, 23 a day are completing suicide. My son joined that club on February the 13th of 2013. Josh died waiting for help that never came. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. 23 a day? Well, you lose sleep over that? I know I do. I think one is too many. I'd also like to know what you think of our veterans. Where should they be in the pecking order? Where should they be when it comes to taking care of those that need help in our country? There's an awful lot of folks that are hurting, and a lot of them are veterans. Men and women that volunteered to defend our freedom and deployed multiple times. They're struggling with the VA, getting appointments, getting the help they need, getting the benefits that they deserve. They wrote that blank check. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that, Mike. I really would. I think the American people would too. There's an awful lot of people with empty chairs at their tables right now. An awful lot of them. Some of them through combat loss, some of them through training loss, some of them, like my family, through suicide. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that they need to be first in line? I surely do. We say things like, no soldier left behind. My son was left behind. Support the troops. We don't support the troops. We negotiate with terrorists. I don't understand, sir. I'd like to know what you think about this. We need a strong leader. We need someone that will stand up for veterans. We need someone that will lead from the front. I'm looking forward to your answers. I think that this is a very, very debatable topic, and it should be put in the forefront. I agree dead vets don't vote, but you know their families do, the survivors do, their friends do, and anyone that's patriotic enough to wave a flag should stand up and support vets. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this, sir. God bless. I miss my son.